Chapter 4. 10 ready-to-go 3x3 session plans. Chapter 4. 10 ready-to-go 3 versus 3 session plans. These sessions are built using my proven 5-part format from Chapter 2. Each of the plans in this chapter, everything for you to plug and play into the templates. A skill theme, i.e. dribbling, passing, 1v1. 2 fun games, i.e. gates, surfers and sharks, monkey in the middle. Coaching focus points, i.e. when dribbling, pretend the ball is a shopping trolley. Steer it carefully around people. Use the sessions exactly as is, or tweak them based on your player numbers and player level. Session Plan 1. Dribbling and ball control. Focus, close control, dribbling under pressure, changing direction. 1. 3v3 game, no coaching. Let them play a 3v3 game with no instructions. Observe which players are confident on the ball. Second fun game, skill-focused. Gates set up multiple cone gates, about 1 meter wide, scattered across a 20 by 20 meter area. Players must dribble through as many gates as possible in 1 minute. Emphasize close control and scanning, looking up so they can see where they are going to next, and so they don't run into other players. Rest for 30 seconds and ask the players how many gates they got through. Then go again and challenge them to beat their own score. This is a key point. They are not competing against the best player, they are simply looking to improve themselves. You can progress to using only the left foot, or adding a passive defender. Use flat cones for gates to reduce trips and allow free movement across the pitch. Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. Award double points, i.e. 2 goals, if a player dribbles past a defender before scoring. Coaching tips for attackers. When dribbling, focus, dribbling under pressure, change of pace, decision-making. Encourage feints and change of direction. Can you trick the defender? Promote using both feet. Try turning with your weaker foot too. Emphasize change of pace after a move. Slow, then go. Keep the ball close. Pretend your ball's a puppy. Don't let it run off. If they lose the ball, praise effort. Nice try. Great bravery going at them. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused. Sharks and surfers split the players into 2 groups. Dribblers, surfers, and taggers, sharks. Surfers must dribble from one side of the pitch, one island, to the other island, while avoiding sharks. If a surfer is tagged or loses their ball, they can either become a shark or they can do 5 toe taps and get back in the game. This game teaches awareness. They will need to get their heads up and scan so they know where the sharks are, and control under pressure. Rotate sharks every 2 rounds to keep energy high. Ask the sharks, how many surfers did you get that round? You can also add a circular island, a safe zone, in the middle of the area. Surfers can rest here for 5 seconds before they have to move on. Fifth final 3 versus 3 game, coach lightly. Let them go again. Watch for improved dribbling and confidence. Give praise when you see them dribbling. Session Plan 2. Passing and team play. Focus, passing, teamwork, decision-making. 1. 3 versus 3 game, no coaching. Free play. Take note of who passes versus who holds onto the ball. Second fun game, skill-focused. Knock it off. Set up a cone with a ball balanced on top. Players in pairs must pass and try to knock the ball off from 10 yards away. Track how many successful knockoffs each pair achieves. Focus on accuracy, weight of pass, and communication. Mark the pass zone with cones so players don't creep closer. If you have beginner players, start as close to the cone with the ball on it as you think appropriate. They can gain confidence with some early knockoffs and then move further back as they improve. Coaching tips for passing technique. Use the inside of the foot for control. Pass like a push, not a swing. Best used when players are rushing passes or toe poking. Look before you pass. Eyes first, ball second. Great during gameplay or rondos to reduce blind passes. Pass to your teammate's stronger foot. Make it easy for them. Use during pattern play or team possession games. Pass and move. Pass and move, don't stand still, become an option. Use in all-team play to encourage off-ball movement. Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. Award 2 points for goals with 2+ passes in the build-up. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused, end zone passing. Mark a 2-meter end zone at each end of the pitch. Teams score by passing to a teammate in the end zone, not dribbling in. This encourages players to look up, move off the ball, and play through teammates. Remind them to make their final pass well-weighted and well-timed. There are no actual goals in this drill, so players don't get distracted by focusing on having to score in the goal. Instead, they focus on passing to a teammate. Coaching tips for team play and movement. Give your teammate an option. Be a helper. Find a space they can see. Use when players are bunching or hiding behind defenders. Create triangles. Can 2 of you help the one with the ball? Best in small-sided games or when building team shape. Spread out wide. Stretch the pitch, make it big. Use when kids are crowding or playing in a small area. Call for the ball. Use your voice. Talk to your team. Encourages communication and awareness. Stay calm when you get the ball. You've got time, no need to panic. Use when players are rushing under little pressure. Fifth final 3v3 game, coach lightly, encourage pass and move. Highlight unselfish play. Session Plan 3, shooting and attacking. Focus, finishing, quick decision-making, attacking space. 1. 3v3 game, no coaching, free play. No instruction yet. Second fun game, skill-focused. It's a knockoff. Similar to the passing drill in Session 2, place a ball on top of a cone 10 to 15 yards away from the players. They take turns shooting to knock it off. Track scores or run team relays. This sharpens focus and shooting technique. You can adjust distance based on ability. Note, to save time in retrieving balls, once a player has a shot, they go behind the cone with the ball on top to stop or retrieve the next ball. Coaching tips for shooting technique and mindset. Strike with your laces, not toes. Point your toe down, hit with your shoelaces. Use when players toe poke or struggle for power, accuracy. Keep your head over the ball, lean in, not back, or it flies over. Best during shooting drills or when shots are sailing high. Pick a target before you shoot. Don't just shoot, choose your corner. Great in match play to promote purposeful finishing. Follow your shot, you might get the rebound. Teaches second chance awareness and staying switched on. Third, 3v3 game with conditions. Bonus points if the team shoots within 5 seconds of winning the ball. This encourages attacking and shooting, catching the opposition out of their defensive shape. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused. 3-goal game. Set up 3 mini-goals at each end, 1 in the center and 1 wide on either side. Teams can score in any of the 3 goals, which encourages players to scan for space, switch play, and make quicker attacking decisions. This game is perfect for developing awareness, creativity, and movement off the ball. It's intentionally harder to defend. Defenders must stay alert and communicate constantly. The result? More goals, more excitement, and more opportunities for players to express themselves, which kids and adults love. Coaching tips for attacking movement. Focus, creating space, staying alert, and choosing when to shoot or pass. Encourage movement off the ball. If you stand still, you're easy to mark. Support the ball carrier. Be a good friend. Give them someone to pass to. Attack the space quickly. See the gap. Go like a rocket. Be brave in front of goal. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Scan before shooting or passing. Look up before you strike. Coaching tips for attacking confidence and decision-making. Don't be afraid to miss. Be brave. Goals come from trying. Encourages kids who hesitate in front of goal. First touch sets up the shot. Can your first touch take you towards goal? Reinforces control and positioning in build-up play. React quickly inside the box. See it, shoot it. Useful in small games or rebound-based shooting drills. Use both feet when needed. Left or right, just get your shot off. Helps build confidence to shoot from awkward angles. Fifth final 3v3 game, coach lightly. Let them attack. Praise creativity and shot attempts, not just goals. This is a key point. The final outcome isn't the focus. Did they try to do what you've been coaching? Yes, fantastic. Their actual skill might have let them down, but that will improve, especially with encouragement from the coach and teammates. Session Plan 4. Defending as a team. Focus. Team defending, pressure and cover, staying compact. 1, 3v3 game, no coaching. Play a normal 3v3 game. Watch how the players defend. Do they rush the ball and overcommit, or do the jockey, waiting for a chance to win the ball? Second fun game, skill-focused. 1 versus 1 gauntlet. Set up a narrow 10 meters by 4 meters channel. One attacker tries to dribble from one end to the other, past a defender. You can place a small goal or a cone as the target. If the defender wins the ball or it goes out of play, they become the attacker. Alternatively, switch roles every turn or every few rounds to keep energy high and everyone involved. This game sharpens 1 versus 1 skills on both sides of the ball. For attackers, it's about using feints, changes of pace, and close control. For defenders, focus on side-on body shape, staying balanced, timing tackles, patience, and showing the attacker away from danger. It's simple, fast-paced, and great for developing both attacking bravery and defensive discipline. Coaching tips for defenders. Focus, body shape, timing, staying on their feet. Coach side-on body shape, show them one way, not both. Avoid lunging in, be patient, wait for the right moment. Encourage reading the attacker. Can you guess where they want to go? Teach defending with movement. Shuffle, don't lunge at the ball. Reinforce the goal isn't always to win the ball. Sometimes it's just slowing them down or guiding them out wide. Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. Award points for successful tackles or clearances, not just goals. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused. Defend the gate. Each team protects 2 cone gates in their half of the field. Attackers score by dribbling or passing through a gate. This game is excellent for coaching teamwork and defensive awareness. Players must communicate, cover space, and react to attackers trying to shift direction. On the attacking side, it encourages scanning, deception, and creative decision-making. The 2-goal setup also makes it harder to defend, giving players more chances to succeed, which keeps the energy and confidence high. Defenders must communicate and read the attacking play. Fifth final 3 versus 3 game, coach lightly. Encourage defenders to work together. 1 pressures, 1 covers. Use praise to reinforce good positioning. Session Plan 5, movement and finding space. Focus, off-the-ball movement, creating space, supporting teammates. 1, 3 versus 3 game, no coaching. Play as normal. Observe players who stay static versus those who move after passing. Second fun game, skill-focused. Magic gates, set up 6 to 8 small gates, using 2 cones each, about 1 to 2 meters wide, scattered around the playing area. Players work in small teams. To score a point, a player must pass the ball through a gate to a teammate on the other side. After scoring, they must move and use a different gate next time, no repeats. This encourages players to scan the field, move into space, and stay connected with teammates. It also teaches timing, weight of pass, and support play. Keep the energy high by setting mini-challenges like, can you get 3 points in 30 seconds? Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. Teams get a bonus point if all 3 players touch the ball before scoring. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused. Tag and move 1 or 2 players act as taggers. Set up a rectangular area and 1 or 2 ball being passed around by the players. No goals, focus on passing and players without the ball moving to support the person on the ball. If a player without the ball stops moving, they can be tagged. This reinforces constant movement and awareness. Keep rounds short and energetic. If a player gets tagged, they must perform 2 rolly-pollies. Fifth final 3 versus 3 game, coach lightly, encourage teammates to spread out and find space before they receive the ball. Also by Chris King, Coaching Kids Soccer Volumes 1, 2 and 3, Best-selling books packed with fun drills and real-world coaching tips. Grab it here. https mybook.to Coaching Kids. Soccer Roan 2-3, The Beginner's Guide to Coaching Kids Soccer, ages 5 to 10, perfect for parents and first-time coaches. Grab it here. https mybook.to Beginner's Guide Coaching. Session Plan 6, First Touch and Control. Focus, controlling the ball, body shape, first touch decisions. 1. 3 versus 3 game, no coaching. Let them play. Note how they handle their first touch. Do they control into space? Second, first fun game, skill-focused. Trap and turn players work in pairs. One player passes the ball to their partner, who traps it, turns quickly, and dribbles 3 to 5 meters into space. Use a cone or mannequin in front of them to simulate a defender. After the turn and dribble, the player rejoins the passing line, and the passer becomes the next receiver. This rotation keeps everyone active. Emphasize clean touches and turning into space. Coaching tips for first touch and control. Focus, soft touch, body positioning, and preparing for the next action. Take a touch into space. Can your first touch beat a defender? Use when kids can control the ball, but they stop the ball dead and lose momentum. Use the inside of your foot to control, like catching the ball with your foot. Perfect during warm-ups or control drills. Get your body behind the ball. Move your feet to meet it. Don't reach. Great when players misjudge passes or lose balance. Head up after your touch. Control, then scan. What's next? Teaches to link touch with decision-making. Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. Each player must control the ball before passing or shooting. No first-time play. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused. Touch challenge. Set up several 3x3 meter squares using cones. Players work in pairs, standing a few meters apart. One player passes the ball into the square, and their partner must control it cleanly so it stays inside. If the ball rolls out, no point is scored. Players then switch roles. After a few rounds, make the challenge harder by shrinking the square or increasing the passing distance. This game develops soft first touches, body positioning, and control under pressure. It also teaches players to adjust their body shape and prepare early for the ball. Encourage variety, inside foot, sole, or thigh, depending on skill level. You can even add a competition. How many perfect touches can you get in 1 minute? Fifth final 3 versus 3 game. Coach lightly. Praise players who take their first touch into space. Session Plan 7. Confidence in 1 versus 1s. Focus. Beating a player, attacking mindset, defending 1 versus 1s. 1. 3 versus 3 game. No coaching. Free play. Identify players who take on defenders versus those who pass early. Second fun game, skill-focused, King of the Ring. All players dribble their own ball inside a 15 by 15 meter circle, or square. The aim is to protect your ball while trying to knock other players' balls out of the area. If your ball is knocked out, perform a quick skill task, like 5 toe taps or a turn move, before rejoining the game. This keeps everyone involved and active. This game builds ball shielding, spatial awareness, and quick reactions under pressure. Players learn to keep their heads up, use their body to protect the ball, and make fast decisions in tight spaces. Encourage different techniques to hold off pressure, e.g. using the sole or turning away. And praise clever defending as much as attacking. Variation, add a time limit, or crown a king-queen each round. Player with the most kickouts of other players, balls wins. Coaching tips for confidence in 1v1s. Focus, bravery, creativity, and mastering the duel. Try a move, not just speed. Can you trick them before you go? Encourages feints and skill over sprinting straight. Change direction, not just pace. Sideways beats speed. Where's the space? Best for helping players who get stuck going in straight lines. If you lose the ball, win it back. Don't stop, get stuck in. Builds grit and resilience after mistakes. Be creative, it's your moment. Show me your best move. Use when encouraging confident dribblers. Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. 1 bonus point for every successful one versus 1 move that leads to a shot. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused. Mirror moves players work in pairs facing each other, each with a ball. One player is the leader, performing dribble moves, turns, or feints. The other must copy like a mirror. After 30 seconds, swap roles. This non-competitive activity helps build confidence with the ball, encourages creativity, and develops comfort using different feet and moves. Great as a warm-up or to ease shyer players into 1 versus 1 thinking. You can finish each round with a live 1v1. Leader tries to beat their partner. Fifth final 3 versus 3 game. Coach lightly. Watch for players growing in confidence. Reward brave play. Session Plan 8. Creating overloads. Focus, 2 versus 1. Support play, quick passing in advantage situations. 1, 3 versus 3. Game, no coaching, standard game. Observe natural overloads. Do players use numbers smartly? Second fun game, skill-focused. 2 versus 1 breakout start, with 2 attackers lined up behind cones at one end of the pitch. One defender starts 5 to 7 meters away, facing them in the middle of the field. On your call, the attackers break forward together and try to score past the defender into a mini-goal. Encourage quick combination play, movement, and decision-making under pressure. Switch roles every few rounds so everyone gets turns attacking and defending. This game mirrors real overload situations where fast passing and support make all the difference. It teaches players to exploit overloads and recognize when to pass versus dribble. It builds teamwork, vision, and confidence under pressure. Variation. Add a second defender after a few rounds to turn it into a 2 versus 2, increasing challenge once players succeed consistently. Coaching tips for creating overloads. Focus, movement, support, and decision-making in small numbers. Move to create a 2 versus 1. Help your mate, give them an option. Teaches kids to recognize support roles. Pass and go. After the pass, move again, keep helping. Useful in small-sided games and drills with support play. Use the spare player wisely. Don't rush, make the extra pass count. Builds patience and awareness when in numerical advantage. Attack fast before defenders recover. 2 versus 1. Go now. Perfect in transition games or breakout drills. 3.3v3 game, with conditions. Add a neutral player who always plays with the team in possession, creating a 4v3 style advantage. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused. Chase the overload. Set up 3 attackers to face 1 defender between them and the goal. A second defender starts behind the attackers and is released 1 to 2 seconds after play begins. The attackers must take advantage of the temporary 3 versus 1 overload before the chasing defender recovers. Encourage them to recognize space, make quick passes, and finish early. Switch roles every few rounds. This game builds urgency, awareness, and the ability to exploit numerical advantages, perfect for coaching fast breaks and real match-like decision-making. Fifth final 3 versus 3 game, coach lightly, encourage quick support runs and give-and-go plays. Session Plan 9, awareness and decision-making. Focus, scanning, reacting, picking the best option. 1, 3 versus 3 game, no coaching. Watch how many players keep their heads up. Do they react well to pressure? Second fun game, skill-focused. Color call. Set up a 20 by 20 meter area with cones or markers in 4 different colors, e.g. red, blue, yellow, green, spaced out around the edges or in the area. Each player has a ball and dribbles freely inside the area. At random moments, the coach calls out a color. Players must quickly spot that color and dribble to it. Once they reach it, they turn and return to the middle or begin dribbling again. Note, as an alternate to calling out the color, hold up the colored cone or a colored bib. This makes sure the players are looking up as they dribble. You can progress the game by calling multiple colors in a row. Red, now yellow. Adding a race element, last one to red does 5 toe taps. Including a defender in the middle to increase difficulty. This game builds scanning, fast reactions, direction changes, and confidence dribbling under light pressure, all while keeping things energetic and fun. Coaching tips for awareness and decision-making. Focus, scanning, reacting, and choosing the best option. Look before you act. Scan. What's around you reinforces head-up play in all situations. Make the easy pass. Don't force it. Find your nearest teammate. Helps reduce risky or rushed decisions. Check your shoulder. Before the ball gets to you, have a peek. Excellent in rondos or tight space drills. Decide, then go. See it, believe it, do it. Builds confidence in making fast, clear choices. Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. Players can only pass once they've scanned, looked left, right, praise those who do. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused, head-up relay. Set up teams of 3 to 4 players behind a start cone. Each player takes turns dribbling to a cone about 10 to 15 meters away and back again. While they're dribbling, the coach silently holds up a number of fingers, a colored cone, or a flashcard. To complete their turn, the player must shout out the number, color, or signal they saw, but only if they spotted it while dribbling. If they miss it, they do a quick skill, like toe taps or side steps, before rejoining the line. This game helps players scan while moving with the ball, keep their head up under light pressure, react and process information while in motion. You can increase the challenge by adding obstacles, requiring a move before the turn, or introducing a dummy signal that they must ignore. Keep the pace high and celebrate correct calls to boost energy and focus. Fifth, final 3 versus 3 game. Coach lightly. Ask coaching questions during breaks. What did you see? Why did you choose that option? Session Plan 10. Mixed Skills Game Day. Focus, rotation, variety, applying all learned skills. 1. 3v3 game, no coaching. Let the kids warm up with free play. Second fun game, skill-focused. Coach's choice, choose a favorite from past games. Rotate every 5 minutes. Ask players which game they want. Helps reinforce learning in a fun, low-pressure format. Here's a summary of my favorites, plus a couple of extras. Gates. Players dribble through scattered cone gates as many times as possible. Sharks and surfers. Players dribble across the area while sharks try to tag them. King of the Ring. Players protect their own ball while trying to knock others out. Magic gates. Players pass through cone gates to teammates. Can't use the same gate twice in a row. Color call. Dribble around until coach shouts a color. Players react by finding that cone. 1v1 gauntlet. Players take turns attacking, defending in a narrow channel. Trap and turn. Receive a pass. Trap the ball, turn quickly and dribble away. Head-up relay. Players must spot and call a number or signal while dribbling in a relay race. Toe tap challenge. Timed toe taps or skills while responding to quick prompts, e.g., change feet. Body part dribble. While dribbling, coach calls a body part, e.g., knee, and players must touch it to the ball. Third, 3v3 game, with conditions. Set challenges, 1 goal with a pass, 1 goal with a dribble, 1 goal with teamwork. Try to tick all boxes. Fourth, second fun game, skill-focused, skill stations. Set up 3 simple skill stations. Dribbling station, players weave through cones using both feet and different speeds. Passing station, players pass through small cone gates to a partner or target. Shooting station, players shoot at mini goals or aim for targets, like cones or bibs, inside the net. Split players into small groups and assign each group to a station. After 3 to 5 minutes, rotate. This format keeps every player active, allows coaches to give quick feedback at each stop, and reinforces multiple key skills in one go. You can repeat the circuit twice, or remix the stations with new challenges as players improve. Fifth final 3 versus 3 game, coach lightly final match. Watch how players combine skills from earlier sessions. Coaching cues you can use on the sideline. Below are some short cues that you can use from the side to keep the players focused or achieve what you are working on. Eyes up, where's the space? Used during attacking build-up or when players receive the ball. Encourages scanning for options instead of dribbling blindly. Stay low, quick feet. Use when defending 1 versus 1 or reacting to an attacker. Helps with balance and readiness to move in any direction. Show them to the outside. Use when a defender is squaring up to a dribbler near the touchline. Teaches defenders to steer attackers away from dangerous central areas. Touch and go. Change speed. Use during dribbling runs or after a successful first move. Promotes explosive acceleration to beat a player after a touch or feint. Can you beat them with a move? Use when a player hesitates 1 versus 1 in the final third or wide areas. Encourages confident attacking play and using creativity under pressure. Summary. These sessions are fast to set up and flexible to run, especially when you're short on time or experience. Just grab a plan, follow my 5-part format, and let the kids do the rest.